Afternoon everybody, the Primemutton here again, and welcome to Lisbon. Behind me is the Jerónimo Monastery. Pretty spectacular building, but I've not travelled all the way to Lisbon to look at monasteries. I've travelled here because it's February and the Champions League is back, and Europe is the place to be at that time of the year. So join me for today's matchday vlog of Sporting Lisbon against Manchester City in the last 16 of the Champions League. Even though it's mid-February, it's actually quite mild here, about 17 or 18 degrees, so I'm a little bit overdressed, if anything, but maybe come match time I'll be glad I've got all this gear. Anyway, before I get down to the serious business of taking on liquid refreshment and going to the game, one has to remember that my last football trip to Portugal was actually last year's final, where things went a bit pear-shaped against Chelsea. So let's hope we do better today. But as I said, before getting down to business, there's one little culinary treat that I wish to try. A little sweet treat that they do here in Lisbon, apparently better than anywhere else. So the item in question is called a pastel de nata, which is a Portuguese custard tart cake. Doesn't sound that special, but when it comes fresh out of the oven with a bit of cinnamon sprinkled on top, it really is quite exquisite. I'm hoping, just as in Porto, you can get a glass of port on the side. Now, being guided to the place where you can get them fresh from the oven was a bit of a revelation. Everybody's recommended the place I'm going to now, so let's hope it lives up to the hype. So there was table service here and counter service. To speed it up, I've gone for counter service, and the package with the cake is pretty warm, so should be pretty good. Yep, that's the real deal. Every bit as good as the one I had in Porto. Quick espresso. And the Ferrara Tawny port was poured into a little coffee cup. Obviously I prefer glass, but you know, needs must. So a lot of the lads have descended on Terceira Square for their pre-match refreshment. Not sure I'm going to join them at that exact pub that they seem to be crowded around, because it'd be so difficult to get a bleeding drink, but I will take some liquid refreshment nearby if that's the case. So I think everybody's been here for a few hours already. If I were there with them, I wouldn't be bringing you the vlog because I'd be so pissed. But let's hope it's a good game, and the way we're playing, surely City are going to win. Come on, City!
Come on, City!
And of course, when in Portugal, you can't go wrong with a Super Bowl. So we've arrived at the stadium about half an hour before kickoff. Wasn't exactly clear how to get there, but we got there on the metro. And the police and all the stewards pretty strict about mask use here, so no getting away from that, but I don't have a problem with that. Anyway, so let's head inside, hopefully not too much hassle at the turnstile. The queues are quite savage for the home end. I mean, I hope it's not like that in the away end. No way these are getting in before kick-off. Absolutely no way. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. This is 17 minutes before kick-off. I can see at least one St George's flag being confiscated there. I refuse to play that evil anthem that Uefa play before these games, but there's a cracking atmosphere, full house, come on City. Now this is my second time in this stadium. First time I was down at the bottom, this time I had to walk up about 5 or 6 flights of steps. And I'm right at the top of the stadium. Sometimes a better view. And John Stones again is playing as a makeshift fullback. Interesting to see how he acquits himself at this level. He's done okay in the league. Whether he can cut it in this kind of game, I'm not sure. A bit close for comfort, a few early defensive jitters again. Go on, hit it! Oh! Go on! Yeah! Oh, it's offside. Had a feeling that would be called offside. I think the initial shot would have been okay. Must be close, it's been checked. I didn't think it was onside, but we can't see from the other end of the pitch, of course. This must be really close and it's taking this long. Well, 1-0 to City. Didn't look onside from my angle, but we're at the other end of the pitch, and unless you're right along the line, these tight ones you can never tell. So that's great. 1-0 to City. MAHREZ. Go on! Oh! 11 minutes in, nearly a second now. Started well. Oh, what a ball from that. Sporting surprisingly game going forward, but I reckon they're going to leave themselves too open, and we're going to score a few tonight. Go on. Oh, yeah! 2-0 City, Bernardo Silva, and when he lashes one in, he really connects. What a glorious strike that. Go ball, go on! Yeah! 4-0 City, played beautifully out of the press on the left, switched over to the right, quickly down the ring to MAHREZ, who beat two defenders to square a ball towards the penalty spot, and Foden bundled it in.
You're fucking shit! 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 You're fucking shit!
Oh! Go on, hit it! Yeah! So 4-0 City, Sterling released down the wing, held the ball beautifully to lay it back to Silva, who didn't make any mistake. And Sporting come back from this alley to stick of Salah. So half-time, 4-0 to City, all dead and buried, all done and dusted, all sorted, they ain't coming back. Okay, second half about to start. I've had a bad run in these Champions League ways of seeing all the goals going down the other end of the pitch, so come on City, give us a goal at this end. That one's counting for sure. Badly played out from the back by the keeper. City intercepted it, and Sterling, who I often criticise for missing absolute sitters, for the second time in 2 games, has smacked a beauty into the top corner. Go on. So for those of you unfamiliar with European away games, or those of you who can't get to go to them, there's usually a holdback of the away fans at the end of the match, and here, unfortunately, no exception. Occasionally you don't get held back, but let's hope it's not too long. In Italy, I've been kept in for as long as 90 minutes after the game. And at half-time here, there was no alcohol, no beer or anything available, so I'm a bit thirsty and I'm looking forward to another beverage, so let's get on with this. So there we are, folks. Great result for City, 5-0. Kills the tie dead, a 2-legged tie in one go. And I have to say, credit to the Porto fans. They stayed to the end and were singing very loudly at the end. But at the end of the day, we were a bit too good for them. City started a little bit sloppily. First 5 minutes, a little shaky at the back. After that, nothing to worry about. And just a little postscript. I do all this myself. I travel around, I edit the videos myself, and I upload them myself. So forgive me if these videos come out a day or two after the actual match, because I don't have the time to do it on the evening as others who work in teams and send the footage off to be edited and uploaded. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Wonderful evening out. Wonderful few days here in Portugal. You can't beat a European away trip for fun with the lads like that, and you most certainly can't beat a bit of mutton.